You guys, I am so sad. Hey everyone, it's Fantasia. So there is some news about Paralives. It's some sad news, but also very understandable. And I think we all have to understand this. Just take a minute. So I'm just going to say it right away. Paralives has been delayed. It will no longer be releasing for early access on December 8th. And I know so many of us were so excited and I was doing videos leading up to the release, but first impressions are very important. So as much as I'm sad about this, I'm also really glad. If you release a game too early in early access, it can have a big impact on how well your game does, honestly. Which sucks because early access should be something where, people understand that the game's not finished and there's going to be issues, but that's not the reality. People do kind of go off the first impressions of the game and then they might just drop it, So having a good first impression for Paralives, something that has been in the works for so long with a small team, a small dedicated team who loves this game so much, I can definitely understand why they want to make sure everything is exactly how they want it to be for early access. Even though it's early access and it still won't be complete, they want it to be something that leaves you feeling fulfilled and, a fun experience. So let's go ahead and read the little letter here that they wrote out. So this is from Alex. It says, "Hi, Alex here, the lead developer of Paralives. Unfortunately, we had to make the difficult decision to delay the release. We are truly sorry for the last minute announcement. After thoughtful consideration, we feel it's best for the game and the community. This year, we ran many playtests with friends and fans, and we were confident that we could improve the game enough in time for December. In the lead up to early access release, we broadened our playtest with a more varied player base. And the latest feedback we received made us realize the game isn't up to the standard we wanted it to make for release. Players enjoy the flexibility and the customization of the Paramaker and build mode. However, there are still impactful bugs in the live mode and a lack of activities to do in the town, which dampen the enjoyment of the players, and we feel it is necessary to work on these before delivering the product to the community." So let's talk about this first paragraph here before we go any further. Yeah, so as I was saying, first impressions are very important, and when it comes to a life sim, people really do care about the gameplay. And if the character creator and the building is great, but then the live mode isn't, a lot of people will just not be interested. And so that's really unfortunate. And we wouldn't want that to happen. So I do think it's better for them to release it in May. That's a 6-month wait period. So moving on to the second portion, I started this project wanting it to be a fresh and indie take on the dollhouse life simulation genre, which had not been tackled by many game developers. I attribute this partly due to the fact that a project like Paralives is a colossal task. Life sims are really 3 games in one: an advanced and flexible build mode, a greatly customizable character creator, and a complex life simulation mode. Over the last 6 years of development, starting with 2 to 3 developers for the first years, to growing to an average team size of only 10 people, we had to alternate long stretches of development between these 3 parts of the game. We are so proud of what we have built, but now we just need a bit more time to polish the simulation part of the game. This would ensure Paralives offers a great first experience when it launches, making players come back for every exciting free update and expansion that we will put out afterwards. So this is another huge thing we need to remember, is that this is a smaller team. The team has grown, but it's still only 10 people. And so they are doing absolutely amazing, especially, due to the fact that technically a life sim is 3 games in one. A lot of games only offer the building experience or creating a character, and games that do have all 3, it's usually more limited. It's not this in-depth experience, You quickly create a character. There's no option to push and pull the face. You just have a few presets to choose from, a few outfits. With a life sim, it's a lot more in-depth than that. It's literally trying to simulate real life, so it has to have 10 times more options just for the character creation and the build mode. And then we get into live mode, and there's just so much more that you need there too. Okay, so now we get into some details. The new early access release date is May 25th, 2026. We have updated our detailed roadmap, paralives.com/roadmap, with what we will be improving over the coming months, with a focus on fixing important issues and improving the first-time user experience. This will ensure that more players will be happy with the state of the game at launch when comparing it to other great life simulation games that sparked everyone's love for the game. Okay, so we will be going to look at that roadmap once we're done here. And lastly, they've said on Tuesday, November 25th at noon EDT, we will stream 45 minutes of uninterrupted live mode gameplay on our YouTube channel to show the current state of the game, the various gameplay features, and explain what we will be improving before launch. We plan on keeping you all updated with streams and videos leading up to the new release date. We remain fully committed to making a quality and innovative game with the support of the community and to updating it for years to come after release. We're beyond grateful for your continuous support, and it means the world to our small team of passionate developers, Alex and the Paralives team. Okay, so November 25th, that's just like days away. We're gonna have a 45-minute long live stream, and this is going to be completely uninterrupted. We're gonna see gameplay. Now, obviously there's a delay, so we can't expect this incredible live mode. Of course, the reason they delayed the early access launch is because of the live mode. So that's everything they're gonna be improving on, which they mentioned they're going to be talking about what they want to improve. So even though I'm sad about the delay, this is what I'm most excited for. I'm excited to see more gameplay. They have shown gameplay. I've talked about that. You know, some people feel like they haven't shown any. And so I have pointed out areas where they have shown gameplay. However, it's not a secret that they have shown a lot more in live mode, for example, right? And it does leave some people worried. Like, okay, but what's the state of the live mode, right? So I feel like now we're going to be seeing a lot more live mode. 45 whole minutes, that's a lot, considering, you know, previously the only live mode we've gotten is just like little clips or like little animations, or we have that one video that's a little bit longer and it kind of like shows the day of a para, but that's like the most we've gotten. So yeah, over the next 6 months, I think it'll be nice to follow along with gameplay updates. And they do plan on keeping us all updated with streams and videos leading up to the new release. So hopefully we'll see more videos and more streams more often. Because yeah, considering how close the previous launch date was, December 8th, I felt like things were a little bit quiet. So literally just recently, I started to get this feeling. I'm like, wait, what if it's going to get delayed? I feel like it's going to get delayed. And then this happens, so that's so weird. But I'm actually curious if any of you guys were feeling that way too. Okay, so here is the updated roadmap. This is actually pretty cool. So I'm going to link it down below. You can see here, there's some information here, which we will read through, but then there is like all this here, you guys. Some of it's not even loading up, but there is a lot. I don't know what was here before and what wasn't, but it says here, this is the full Paralives development planning up to the release of the game. We hope this gives you a good look at our progress, what's been done, and what's to come for the game before its release and beyond. I think we've seen some of this. Yeah, you can see here, this is from 2022, and you can see status is done. The newest stuff is not at the top. It goes down to the newest stuff as you scroll. So, okay, hold on. Yeah, this is the done portion. We're also in live mode. There's Paramaker, there's build mode, there's general features, and there is modding tools. So there is like actually a lot to this. So yeah, all of this stuff is new, and we have seen videos for some of this stuff. But then yeah, as you're scrolling, you see in progress, create many character interactions and animations for the live mode, create sound effects for live mode, balance the game progression, new characters can move into town, and then before the early access release, we have an array of different things here too. Town activities and events, a tutorial for new players, improve shops and what they sell, fix bugs of course, create tutorial for life goals, tutorial for emotions and wants, and then this last one says secrets, so that's interesting. But yeah, there's more here if you guys want to read through all of it. Also, during early access, this is stuff they want to give us when we already have access to the game. So weather and seasons, a family tree menu, create gameplay and interactions related to pets, sexual orientation and preference system, basic gardening system, store leftovers in the fridge, story progression, secrets, and more. And then under consideration, unsure, is supernaturals. So yeah, this is going to be exciting to follow along with. As far as the Paramaker, there is some stuff that is also in progress here and then during early access. So yeah, there's some stuff for each category. It's not just for the live mode. So this is exciting to kind of see what they're working on and all of that. So let me know what you guys think down below. I know a lot of you guys are going to be disappointed and you were so ready, and you know, it was getting so close, less than a month away. But I think if anything, this shows that they are a good team of people who want to make this game exactly what we're hoping for. So good things come to those who wait. That's what I always say, and that is so true. And if we want this to be a game that we love for years, and you know, there is a continued player base who is just such fans of this game, then I think delaying it is the right way to go. So you guys, that is everything for today. Let me know your thoughts down below, and I hope you guys are all having an amazing day, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye everyone.